So yeah, I don't even have the chat rooms up. But yeah, let me know if everything is streaming okay.
I just heard you, so yeah, you're on Twitch.
Fair enough. Luckily, I'm not going to be in the middle of eating while streaming for once because I managed to devour my spaghetti. Somebody touched my spaghetti, and it was good. My wonderful spaghetti. Oh, so Commander something already left? That sucks.
Oh,
Well,
he probably has work.
he probably does, but still, if you can hear this Commander something, you're awesome. I love you, man. I know I don't see you as often as I used to, but you're still awesome, and I love you, man. Did I mention you're awesome and that I love you?
Commander. Yeah.
Okay. Just as long as he's aware. Okay, is Ustream even still working at this point?
This channel is offline,
The Ustream?
but yep.
Yeah, I think they finally took it down, in which case we are definitely going to... Yeah, it's been taken down at this point. I'm not surprised. So yeah, Vaughn is going to be our streaming from now on, but we're going to need somebody to update that somewhere because I have no idea how to. Okay.
Hello.
Anyway. Sorry, I'm just. Okay. Hey, Suki.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's see. Sorry.
Sonic, you're just in time. We're doing test stuff. Also, if you're able to hear us, use the Twitch mirror or
Well,
channels
yeah.
because Ustream finally died.
Well, we got the Twitch, we got the Twitch, we got the YouTube, and we also got Vaughn TV, especially for the Coffee House After Party, which will only be on Vaughn now. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Post it in our lounge. Post it in there. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? Sorry, everybody. I am really, 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 really sorry. I was on top of everything, and unfortunately, something has gone wrong with my
Computer.
no, with my personal food handling facilities on myself. Something does not agree. And unfortunately, when it does not agree, I have no choice but to handle it as urgently as possible. But don't worry, we're going to be starting up here in just a second. That's why I started the stream now, because you guys will be able to hear me. You can hear me, you'll know I'm here. That's the last thing I almost forgot about here. I got to get my restream chat up so I can see our Twitch and YouTube chatters.
Granted, YouTube's light on chatters, but we do get them.
We still have a lot of people in the IRC chat.
Well, we always have people in the IRC, and I always have that up. I have both of them up, so I know, so I can grab from both the IRC from anybody catching us. So, granted, Vaughn TV, if once we get that updated, I don't know. I don't think we'd still use the IRC because I don't think they have a chat in there. Do they? Or is it a workable one? I don't know.
It's You would have to talk to Suki. What does Gandalf have to do in the Vaughn's chat?
Wait, what do you mean?
Does-
Sorry, I had something else playing at the same time, and
Does- Basically,
Right.
does Vaughn TV have its own chat?
yes.
Okay. Oh.
And how moddable is that?
Actually, it looks like it's pretty easy because it looks like Vaughn TV, I'm able to connect to that chat as well. So, yeah, I can see all 3 chats now. So the IRC is literally a site-only thing now. Ustream, it's pointless because Ustream is dead. Well, it's at least pointless in the Ustream side. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself and behind myself. Let's take a deep breath, everybody. Feel the calm.
Breathe.
Goose fraba. Alright. Anyway. So I'm sure you guys are all eager and ready for the show to start. So let's go ahead, get started with a little bit Halloween fun. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to.
Ah! Ah! No! Oh, I'm trapped! I'm trapped! You fucker! Don't blink! Ah! No! What the hell was that? This is not fun. This is not fair! That's not fair! That's not fair! Princess Molestia's secret porn stash? What? Oh man. Princess Molestia? I'm gonna molest you!
What do you mean you forgot the song? Okay, screw it. No, screw it. Just take my phone and hit random. No, just hit random. Okay, 3, 2.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a
Now, okay, turn it off. It didn't work. It did not work.
Following your example.
Ooh, caddy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show. Haha! Episode 322. And I am your host of ceremonies, here to bring you all the fun silliness of the Brony community for this week. I am Circuit Main. Of course, I am not alone here. I am joined by a wonderful panel of panelists, a cavalcade of I am joined by ponies. Or bronies. Bronies and ponies and robots, oh my. But I am joined by a wonderful group of people here, of course. And got a nice little small panel here. Starting off, we have Suki. Oh, Suki. Especially Suki. The Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Hi.
And we are also joined by Toakoi, the random robot of somewhere.
The basement. Don't go down there.
And we are also joined by Tech Stallion.
The tech.
And of course, we are here to bring you everything of the Brony community for this week, or at least as much as we can cram into a 2-hour period, which sometimes it's plausible, sometimes it's impossible. But we do everything we can, and of course, what better way to get started than giving us a little bit of a warm-up talking about our daily lives. And a segment that we call What's Up, Brony? So, what's up, Bronies?
This past week. First good news, I'm now only working weekdays and I have my Saturdays and Sundays back.
Yay.
Let's see, I forgot to mention last week I saw the house with a clock in its walls. good film. I did not expect the twist. I called every other twist, but that last one, ooh, good one. Also, Thursday, I went to deliver a package to the post office so CMC could get it. Going to give Circuit the image, not full like I'm at, but the rough area that I rode on a bicycle to deliver this package, and I lost, and I went around it twice.
This is the most horrible image I've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Stage for this to see.
well, mostly because I can't tell if you're sideways or not.
For that, basically, you go from the green line, and the way that I got home is on the pink line, and every other way was a turn.
It looks a little on the rough side. Actually, this doesn't seem quite as bad as I initially thought it out. But it is pretty. It does look like a bit of a workout.
Workout that day.
Let's see. Went from a 5th Street, probably north, to 55th south. Yeah, that is a bit of a workout.
Oh,
How many
also
miles?
there's the fact that the one road that I went and turned on, the blue line, 9th. So yeah, I went the hard way.
Okay. Apparently, I don't know if the stream is choppy for anyone else. Apparently, looks like Sarcasm's having a little bit of an issue. Try one of our many other stream sites if one of them does not work, because we bring out as many as possible. And of course, we also are suddenly joined in by Deathlight Productions.
Yeah, I just barely ate. I've been running a lot of late days.
Man, I know that feeling.
Start the day before the morning even starts and end at about generally around 8 o'clock almost every night.
Yeah, well, you're welcome to join us here and now, because you're here and now.
Yep.
Alright.
That's how it goes.
Alright, does anybody else have any other What's Up Brony that they want to throw out there?
Good. Suki?
Nope.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'll throw a little bit one out there. This is kind of a pseudo announcement, as well as maybe letting people know that I'm actually doing this may keep a fire under my ass, and so I don't end up kind of escaping out or forgetting about it over time, or just not doing it because laziness aside. So yeah, basically it's a little bit accountability in this in regards to this, but. Well, I decided that I'm going to work on a project of mine that I've been sitting on for, I'm not going to kid you on this one a little bit, years. It's actually a project I've been thinking about for years. I actually coined out the idea a few weeks before BronyCon about 3 years ago. I've been fiddling around with it a little bit here and there, giving it a little bit of fine-tuning, but I never actually sat down and started working on the thing at all, ever. At least not.
It's been at least 10 years in production.
No, not that far. I give it maybe 3. But
that doesn't sound like anybody I know at all.
Yeah. So in any case, here because I've actually started laying the groundwork, so I don't have to be afraid about somebody stealing the idea as well.
Will you protect it?
Right. So
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah. So I've been this is going to sound pretty much up in the crazy Brony fandom part here. But I'm basically writing a fanfic story. Of course, it is not centered around, oh boy, I'm gonna put myself in the main six or some crazy, overdone fan thing that we've seen before. No, I actually have an idea.
Do a thick author and a thick reader over here, right?
Dude, you do everything.
I enjoy doing everything.
Okay, moving on. So anyway, just to get a bit of a general idea of how it's going to be before I actually get the first chapter out and about. The whole synopsis, it deals with the whole idea of actually going out and dating people. But along with that, it also deals with depression and anxiety and what it can do to a mental state.
What? Dating people?
Yeah.
Are you even Brony?
Yeah.
That's dying on me.
So, yeah, this is something I've actually been toying around with quite a bit, and I'm finally going to sit down and start to work on it. In fact, a couple of days ago, I actually started to plot out how the whole plot was supposed to go, because I had a general idea, maybe a paragraph long, but I didn't know exactly how point A and point B were going to get there, So I actually started to sit down, make sure I have everything planned out, and I have an idea of where the hell I want this to go before I start getting into the details. But I am going to be working fervently on this and hopefully getting it out. So I guess we'll see how that happens. And now that I've told you all, you can go ahead and start hounding me about it so that it keeps me working on it.
So, what chapter are you on?
0.5. I'm on 0.5. 0.25.
To 1.8 territory. Sorry, 2.8 territory.
Anyway.
I'm barely in the prologue.
Of course, another not exactly Brony related, but probably have some Brony part involved. I'm also going to an anime convention here in a couple weeks. I'm excited for that. It's actually at the end of next week.
Oh yeah, the one in Salt Lake, huh?
Yeah, Anime Bonsai.
Again, no money. I can't go.
That's a shame. I still have.
My Explorer is such a gas guzzler. It's a blast to drive, but I don't want to take that thing long distance.
Yeah, I might be able to help with the hotel room, but that's about it. Yeah.
You don't need a hotel room when you got an Explorer. Just sleep in the back.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of anime conventions, I believe Suki actually went to one recently.
Dude, it's been like 2-3 weeks. No,
Yeah, I know
it's
it.
fast.
I know. Okay. I know, but we never gave you a chance to actually talk about it, and I feel bad about that. Because I know we said we would, and things went wrong.
Yeah, but it's a. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it was the fun time that usually is every year. So there's that. Although, because I guess this year they decided that the J-pop groups were more important than the usual Friday night events. So our Friday night panels got cut by half an hour each.
Ooh, that sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
And that sucks. I want to go sit there and watch as the guy who's been translating anime for 30 years shows us the most hilariously bad stuff ever made.
Dude, yeah, that would have been awesome. Who cares about J-pop?
Yeah, that's exactly what he does every year. That's like pretty much there is no question that is what I do on Friday night at that convention every year.
That would have been awesome. I would eat that stuff. I would eat that up with a spoon, man. That's the kind of stuff I love. Okay.
I mean, it's the reason I know the wonders of Dracula eating a hamburger.
I have the same kind of panel that goes on in ours. It's like once seen, cannot unseen. It's like really crazy anime stuff that completely blows your mind. There used to be an explicit one and a normal one, but last year there wasn't an explicit, and I'm hoping that comes back because it gets crazy in the explicit one.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
because
I
there's
think,
nothing.
I mean, that's.
I think you.
Sorry.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I think you're thinking along some slightly different lines of like just kind of outrageous. I'm thinking more along the lines of like bad bad dubs and just outlandish plots or weird bits of animation such as or just just to kind of put it out there, the name of the panel is called Totally Lame Anime.
No, that
so
sounds awesome. I'm just kind of comparing with one thing I know of that we have that I would hate if it got cut short.
Yeah.
All of Jupiter's moons have aligned.
Oh crap! I needed Uranus's moons to align. All right. Any case, a little bit of forewarning and foreboding and all that fun stuff there. Now, a quick announcement, and I wish I could get an image of this, but I actually barely stumbled across this as an advertisement at the bottom of Derpy Boru when I was looking up images for the episode this week. The MLP anniversary party that
Cole
that
linked that link in his chat. So.
Oh well, any way you could just kind of help throw that out to me so I'm not digging through the entirety of his chat here.
I am. I'm looking for it.
All right, while he's looking for it.
Twitter, no.
But yeah, while he's looking for it, the next anniversary of 4chan's MLP board MLP Spectacular, dealing with every single episode, every single special, every little thing that has come out in regards to My Little Pony, even the short music videos and the choose your own adventures, every little possible thing that you could possibly consume of MLP of Generation 4 MLP, just to make sure I put that specific. We'll be starting October 10th, or Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, if you're watching this live. Wednesday.
And it should be done by Sunday.
On the 15th. Actually, no, Monday. It'll be done by Monday. It should. Well, it may go over into like Overboard Sunday, but Monday, I had 15 as the date.
It's crazy when you think about how long that is.
It's 5 days of unadulterated pony. I don't care who you are. That is going to drive.
That is too much pony.
No, it is not. It is the perfect amount of pony.
I had a detox after I was done working on Project Horizons and stuff like that because I was doing so much fall stuff. I had a detox for like 3 months.
Okay, so we're gonna. Okay.
I sent you the link to the side tube that's going down. I didn't. That's all Cole posted, but it's still a link to it.
Okay, yes, it is a side tube called MLP Anniversary. There will be a link in our notes. I would show the actual side tube itself, but right now they're actually watching Aliens, the 1986 movie. There's a lot of chatter.
We should watch that then.
Can you give us a link?
It will be in the show notes, I assure you. I'll also go ahead and put it in the backstage chat in case you guys want to distribute it to anyone or anything. And watch as everybody leaves me to go watch that.
Yeah, everybody go watch Aliens. This is not important now.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, it's a lot of exciting stuff. So if you want to try to catch up with it, or at least as much as possible, all in one go, there's your opportunity. Of course, I would highly advise anybody who's going to try to watch every single bit of it, don't. Pick your battles. This is not one of them. Do not watch all of it in 5 days. You will probably hurt something. And I care about you guys. Mostly because I don't want to lose more watchers. I love you people. I love you guys, and I want you to keep watching us. Keep watching us. So, let's go ahead and move on here. Now we're going to go and talk a little bit. Speaking of cons, New York Comic Con has come and recently left. Of course, with New York Comic Con, it means that everything aside from comics had a representation. And Equestria Daily did a full-on 5-day article of this stuff.
Don't listen to Circuit. Watch every episode. Watch the entire thing. I believe in you. You got this.
Hi, Cole.
They don't got this. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who you are. What day is it?
Drink enough caffeine. You can pull through.
It's the 12th, and I am Dr. Eggs McSpanky. Eggs McSpanky. Yep. I don't question it. Just
Really?
go with it.
I thought you were
I
Figs.
believe in you.
I thought you were Figs McLarge Huge.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did I do it?
No.
We fixed my toaster oven.
Fix my
Toasters don't exist.
We should know. This man has looked through it.
Yes.
Except for in the Discord dimension, but Discord also has a smartphone and infinite cosplay, so that's up in the air.
Still could happen. I could have one.
Alright, well, moving on a little bit here, as New York Comic Con does post a little bit more in the way of comics, they had a big IDW booth, which unfortunately didn't have any giant ponies, but it did have apparently a 20-foot Jean-Luc Picard. So I guess you can't go wrong there. But it also had some pony pins, comics. They had plenty of IDW comic artists, and some of the 83 pins too. And even the Kinobashi Kotobukiya statue of Pinkie Pie that is currently on prototype, that is being worked on. It's not coming out just yet. But yeah, there's
They had the pink and
yeah, but the articles that they have in Equestria Daily literally go from day to day, starting off with the merchandise hall, the panels. Oh my world, the panels, and apparently even Voltron's ending soon, which kind of sucks, but understandable.
Well, I guess true, because then again, knowing what's going on in that show, I guess it makes sense that there's kind of only one other thing they need to do.
Well, that, and it's got to end sometime. I'm glad that they actually ended it rather than try to keep it going forever. Okay,
Yeah.
we beat the final boss. Oh no, there's another final boss. Now we beat him too. Now they merged together.
Yeah, the only thing that's gonna suck is that I get this feeling they may not have actually let themselves have enough time to really wrap it up. So I just kind of I don't want it to end on just one of those things where it's like, and we'll keep fighting and like one of those endings.
And we'll keep fighting until the day is saved. No, save the day and end it. Then you can end it. Don't just say you're gonna keep going. Finish it. Damn it.
But you need to continue. More issues.
No, we don't. That's basically what we do in our daily grind of life. We continue to the next day. No, we want something to finish, and we want something good to finish. Anyway, but yeah, they also have the Artist Alley where they apparently have talk about a lot of the different MLP comic artists that were there. And of course, day 4, they literally live blog the entire making kids comics IDW way. So it's like a bunch of little snippets here and there. It's kind of funny. But it's an interesting little read if you want to check out all the happenings that happened at New York Comic Con in regards to ponies. And speaking of in regards to pony and the Kotobukiya figures, the fully colored Pinkie Pie Kotobukiya image has been released over Twitter. And now the image is everywhere. And it is pink. And it is cute.
Pink.
It's very pink. It is very cute. We are eagerly waiting for pre-orders so we can go ahead and get ours down as quickly as possible.
So let's be fair. If we want to see MLP turn into a schoolgirl anime, Japan is the best place. I'm sorry, Hasbro, you tried. You did not succeed.
They came close, though. Come on.
They didn't do too badly. Give them a break. I mean, yeah, they had the giant boot thing going on for a while, but at least they had a good second movie. I mean, the second movie was good, and we still play the songs, and even now we're still getting little snippets and specials, so something had to have gone right.
But we all know, if Japan had a hold of that, aside from...
We got bacon hair from that! Bacon hair!
Bacon hair is best hair.
See? There we go. They succeeded. But yeah, granted, they don't make them quite as cute as Japanese figures, but they still did a pretty decent job as is. And we will eagerly be anticipating, and we will let you know when you can pre-order this. Probably 3 days after it actually opens up the pre-orders.
Well, here's the other thing you got to remember: Hasbro makes things in an affordable manner to where the things only cost like $13.
Or 20 if
like
it's 20 if it's one of their bigger things, but yes.
Yeah.
This thing is going to probably cost at least $100 something.
Yeah, because the detailing and everything.
The detailing is exquisite, and this is probably going to be imported too. Let's face it, this thing will hurt your pocketbook.
Yeah, importing, you're looking at probably about another $50.
Yeah, and pretty much if you've
and everything.
Pretty much if you've ever went looking for like statues and stuff at anime cons, you know exactly what this thing is going to do to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got an idea just from looking at prices for importing vehicles. So.
The vehicles is a whole nother bottle of fish.
Same kind of thing though.
Yeah.
And this is why I jumped whenever Lego said, "Oh, we made a Voltron." I'm getting that because that will be the only Voltron I will own, and I can replace parts of it if they break.
Moving right along. The My Little Pony Cafe in Singapore has come. I don't know if it's still there or if it's gone, but a little tour video has been released. I say a little tour video because it was literally the size of is freaking tiny, but there we go. We expanded it out a bit here.
Size of a quick cafe, is it?
No, you meant the video itself.
The video itself was tiny, but yeah, you could take a look at the little cafe here. And of course, we do gotta remember this is designed for kids, so yeah. Oh dear God! Okay, I gotta admit that little steamy cake thing, that was crazy. They would never let anybody.
The picture's so small.
Let's see. I just went to a site called Mothership, and it's there till December 30th.
Don't care. Moving on. Oh, you're talking about the cafe.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Till the end of the year.
Till the end of the year.
You don't gotta pay taxes for it, so.
Yeah. So yeah, if you.
The video even says it right there.
Oh well, okay then.
Yeah, the video actually said it'll be here until 12/30/18.
That's awesome, everybody. I bet you got. That's exciting.
Now, everybody, take a plane, train, whatever. Go there, have it, check how it tastes.
Huh, that's a neat Saint Seiya background there.
I know, I love that, right? Yeah. I love the artist that's been doing this. I've been watching them religiously and making sure I get all of their pictures that they've been posting up. It's been freaking awesome. Anyway.
That also reminds me, it took me years to actually remember to call it freaking Saint Seiya.
I actually only called it Saint Seiya because I forgot what they called it in America, and I only maybe saw an episode or two.
Because it wasn't Ronin Warriors. It was Knights of the Zodiac.
Actually, that sounds about right.
I love that anime.
Yeah, but that was the thing. I used to call it only that, and then it took a couple of years, but yeah, I broke that, and I finally call it Saint Seiya now.
Haha, Saint Seiya. All right, so here we got a lot of comic news here. Starting off with the next series of comics that's going to be coming out, and also we're gonna go ahead and get the obvious joke out as soon as we announce this. The main Six Foals comic is coming in January, a one-shot 2020 comic. I have no idea what they mean by 2020.
I think they not coming on to 120. Never mind.
I don't know, but it's a one-shot comic that is going to talk about the main six 20 years in the past. So what does that officially tell us? That they're over 20 years old and they're legal. We can stop questioning things now.
Maybe they mean 20 years in the past, and also it's going to be 20 pages. I don't know.
Circuit legal depends on what area of the country, because there's still a problem with them technically being animals.
Age legal. Damn it. We're gonna leave the fact that they're magical talking unicorns out of the equation. I'm pretty sure there's no laws for an animal that can actually speak for itself.
I don't know. The law just talks about animals. It doesn't say shit about whether they can talk.
Okay, I think I realized what the 2020 is. It's basically hindsight and foresight. So we're either going to the past or the future, or both in the comic.
No, it just says 20 years in the past. It says nothing about the future.
Yeah, that's
So
what got
this
me
one's one of the
confused.
past ones.
In any case, yeah, I don't know why they say 2020. I really don't. Maybe it's a hindsight thing. Maybe they're just looking back in hindsight's 2020, all that junk. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But this is the one shot that's coming out in January, so we'll figure it out in a few months. So a little bit of a special announcement.
Found it.
Oh, good for you. A little special announcement for that. Next, Nightmare Nights #1 is soon to be coming out. And of course, there is a quick 3-page preview from iTunes of this comic. Of course, it just shows Luna apparently hopping from dream to dream.
Looking quite a lot like a cat in a couple of scenes.
Yeah, though I have no idea how in the world some people have the weirdest dreams like that. Anyway, moving on. Apparently, Luna stumbles across a dream where she sees herself in the past. 1,000 years in the past, and has no idea why. That is apparently the whole premise of what a Nightmare Nights is going to be based on.
And they both the covers look really good.
Oh, the covers
my
all look
God!
good.
I know what that's a reference to.
Good. Say nothing.
You're talking about the first one? Yeah,
No, I
know
know what
you-
the last image is. I know what it is. It's from another comic series. I can't spoil.
Then don't spoil. Moving on. But yeah, the covers are pretty awesome. Please remember that the standard cover, or cover B, there is actually part of at least what we can tell, 4-piece
Big old
set.
picture.
A longer picture that's at least 3 or 4 images long, which is exciting to say the least.
Yeah, it's up to like 4 now with this one, I believe. So.
Actually, this is #1, so I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah,
But
but with all the others, it looks like they all connected with that one. So.
yep. And finally, My Little Pony issue 71 has officially released.
Whoa.
This is the
Ow! What is that noise?
Toa?
Toa! His speaker's going out.
Well, he's dead. I guess we shouldn't have charged the batteries with Lysol. I didn't even know that was possible.
I was about to say.
Very funny. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Circuit, you literally just pulled that out of your ass, didn't you?
I would, but everything else is coming out of it, so it wasn't that hard. Yeah. But in any case, yeah, I just pulled it out of nowhere, and it hurt. It hurt a lot. Getting back on track after the random noise of nothing. Issue 71 has officially released. This is the official Halloween issue dealing with the Student 6. And I will officially announce it here and now. Next week, we will be talking about this issue. I actually have it ready and raring to go, but we're going to give it a week so that people can get it who want to read it, have a chance to read it. And so I can make sure I pour over the contents and actually do a review of this properly. Which
So
obviously...
You're talking about the issues with the issue?
Yeah, we will talk about the issues of the issue. The good and the bad. Of course, we'll probably just be looking at that splash page again for another 5 minutes and trying to identify everything else we see.
So which cover do you got?
I haven't picked up the copy just yet. It's actually at my comic store, but considering that they just give me the basic issue cover, I probably got this one, which I'm okay with. No, the one with the princess is over a cauldron.
Yeah, okay, the witches one.
It's funny considering Macbeth.
Double, trail and trouble. Toa Koi's reference is double. Okay, moving on. I try to make a reference and I stumble. Alright, so this isn't exactly pony related. Well, this is pony related. At the same time, it's interesting and not. And well, let's go ahead and let it speak for itself. Apparently, the toy giraffe will not die.
Yes, I've seen that all over Twitter for the past week.
Yeah, so if you haven't heard the news, I have no idea how you haven't. Apparently, Toys R Us has canceled its bankruptcy, it's wholesale selling. It's bankruptcy. Basically, they canceled being bankrupt. I don't know how that.
Really?
Well, I don't exactly know how that works.
Yeah, bankruptcy law is weird.
Yeah. But essentially, they said, "Oh, you know what? We can actually stand on our own now. We're no longer bankrupt." After they pretty much sold everything, but they apparently are going to be retooling themselves to Jeffrey's Toy Box as a online toy distribution of some sort.
Well, to be fair, that's actually not a bad way because there, yes, are mass varieties, but if you have a central location for toys,
Essentially, instead of selling the toys, are going to be selling the toys to people to sell the toys.
Oh, so they're basically going to be a middleman.
Well,
yeah, and that's honestly how I get a lot of money.
Yeah, it pretty much sums it up right here. Wholesale toy distributor and intellectual property company whose focus is on popular play patterns across trusted brands that kids and parents love. Blah. Wow, there was a lot of gibberish in there that my brain just did not want to read.
I know that feeling all too well.
But essentially, they're going to be a wholesale distributor and also create intellectual toy properties to distribute toys out. So
essentially, they're going to try and become like a. Okay, I see. So they're gonna find brands of toys that are out there. They're gonna try and market to basically. They're going to take toy brands under their own banner and basically sell them for people. So, in a way, what's going to happen is some independent toy makers are probably about to get some offers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's actually much safer doing that because if they go bankrupt or something, they can pretty much push all the dead away and go, no, it's not ours. So.
And our chat room is talking about an immortal vampire giraffe with laser eyes, and a stone mask, and able to rotate its head 360 degrees. So it's basically a spinning laser light show. I love our chat room. I love you guys. You guys are awesome and hilarious and horrible.
as crazy as we are.
I love all of you. But yeah, okay. So now that we got Jeffrey the vampire laser-eyed laser light show giraffe, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
With the head spin.
All right.
There's the only way to kill him to throw him into a vat of molten iron.
All right. Now I just barely got news of this, so I just wanted to get this out there while I still can, while you guys still can. It looks like Amazon is doing a big 15 to 70% off Pony Toys autumn sale, including a lot of the fan series figures, including like Angry Queen Chrissy, Nightmare Moon, Spike the Giant Dragon, Discord, Wonderbolts. Actually, if anything, you really should get the Tempest Shadow and Twilight Sparkle fighting figure.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get that. I love how it looks.
It's 36% off. Go after it now.
I'm getting paid at the end of the week.
And if you thought that was... apparently the Starlight Glimmer and Trixie Lulumoon Rocket was apparently 10% off, but they apparently may have just took off the sale because I guess it's sold out.
Doesn't surprise me.
Dude, how many people wanted that thing?
Actually, I think it went up in price a little bit. That's funny. No, a lot of people wanted it. I know, but yeah, the sale also includes brushables, snap-on fashion figures, which are also still brushables, little mini boutique playsets, which are still brushables. Okay, there's a lot of brushables. They also got the little miniature Equestria Girl figures. You also got the not so miniature Equestria Girl figures. A little bit of column A, column B, and Pony Candyland. Which, honestly, I want to buy the Candyland. I want to use a bunch of miniatures. I want to get 30 people playing all at once and just see what happens.
Oh,
could you imagine that?
Part of it.
That would be...
BronyCon boss, if you have the game, I'm down to play.
You know, in all honesty, that actually might be one of the best ideas I've had. Get a bunch of these little board games, get a bunch of the blind bag figures, just get as many people as possible and try to play it all at once and just see what happens.
It's called madness.
I know it's madness.
You're welcome, boss.
No, you will not be you will not be saying that once it actually happens. You will hate everything.
I know it probably won't be a cluster F, but dang it, it'll be fun.
It'll be a fustercluck. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to move on to fan submissions and suggestions. Of course, it's pretty much just relegated to submissions at the moment because that's all we've really been having. But we got submissions. We got some awesome submissions. Of course, the challenge was Brony Show and Kieran. But of course, we also have the protest initiative challenge.
Anytime now. Any second.
I couldn't make this flag any bigger if I tried.
Wave it.
I tried the Beetlejuice method.
Toa, do us a favor and set yourself on fire and start running around. Maybe that'll get us. Oh.
There he is.
I've been summoned.
You could have waited until we set Toa on fire, though, but okay.
Man.
Hello.
That's what you think.
Alright, so we got the Protest Initiative Challenge. We also have, well, not also, it is the Protest Initiative Challenge. So, what was our protest?
Oh, right, it was soda, or wait, butter and soda cans? That's right, butter and soda cans. Wow, what the hell was I on last week?
You think I know?
Probably coffee and sleep deprivation, honestly.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Had a good time in column C.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we do have 2 submissions. So,
yeah, I didn't do anything.
That's okay. Submissions were a little light, but we're going to go ahead and enjoy them regardless. And of course, I'm actually going to have to give a bit of a heads up on this one. Dr. Bristle actually managed to pull one out of the park. Dr. Bristle as CMC, I believe. Yep, Crazy Matt Captain as a Kieran. And now I'm looking thoroughly through this, but he is not citing any references, any stencils, anything at all that indicates that. Well, he may have copied an image per se, but he didn't like color over an image.
Okay, I need to see this.
So essentially, for the most part, this is actually other than possible trace work, which, you know what, I'm okay with trace work in some regards because that's how some artists have to get started, you know. But yeah, this is without vectors, without pony creation. This was actually done by him. Even the tracing probably still required him to do some work. Though it kind of looked.
I'm excited to see this.
Yeah.
Oh hey, yeah, that actually took some effort.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, Dr. Bristle immediately gets a thumbs up for putting in effort. I know that sounds horrible and sarcastic, but in all honesty, I am very impressed and excited. And we also have CMC as a Kieran, which is weird because he's not here at all, and that would have been awesome for him to see that.
Nobody ever draws me as different species.
Nobody knows what you look like.
Watching.
It's because I'm already dead.
Like, I just ran out of time.
But of course, for those of you who are wondering, but I like Dr. Bristle with the vectors and the copy paste imagery and stuff. Well, we got you covered. Here is butter and soda cans. It looks like it's from a vector called Ponyville Drinks 2, and it also has was it Ghost?
Probably knowing Dr.
Yeah, it is also Ghost. Yeah, it's Ghost. Yeah, so basically we got a butter on a butter dish and a soda can with Ghost label on it. So it's probably poisonous and we wouldn't care.
Some crossbones on it. What do you think?
I think it's Ghost.
It's for extra spoop.
Ghost soda. Gouda butter. Yes.
Gouda butter, yeah. All right, and of course we also have the Toa Koi challenge, which he has painstakingly, well, as painstakingly as one can be with how he does his art, made all of us except himself and a certain bespeckled dragon into Kieran. Why in the world there's, well, apparently a changeling as well. So we have a random changeling.
That's Commander. Everyone else, yeah, they got Kieran-fied.
What, Commander's a Kieran? I mean, a changeling? And
Yes,
he ran
Commander's
off
a
again.
changeling now. You didn't know. You thought he was a dragon all along, didn't you?
Apparently. I guess I was wrong.
Never assume, Circuit.
Okay.
Anyone can be a changeling.
Alright, so...
Just assume.
Did I just assume his dragonage? Okay, and I'm trying by... Okay, and I think that's butterbeer. Toa also has a couple of bottles of butterbeer, and I will grab his DeviantArt because this actually looks better than the image he posted. How in the world is he posting these images that they look so... that they're not all that good on DeviantArt? Not DeviantArt, Tumblr.
Oh, well, you see, Tumblr has restrictions, like compression restrictions. So if you make it really, really super wide, it will compress. Yeah.
Weird. Fair enough. Maybe that's why he double posted with the DeviantArt this time around. But
Tumblr is kind of weird that way. There are some other artists that ran into the problem too. There's like this one sweet spot, sort of, whatever it is. I forget what the ratio, aspect ratio, or resolution. There we go. Bleh, words. And like that's like the best that you can get on Tumblr. Otherwise, Tumblr will just start compressing the shit out of it.
All right, and apparently now we have some sort of weird headcanon going on with Toa, where apparently butterbeer is the reason that ponies turn into Kieran. Apparently we drank a butterbeer and we turned into Kieran.
Of course! How could we not see this before?
It makes perfect sense.
Toa, those are bottles. Those are bottles. That's not cans.
Not cans.
Ha.
Unfortunately, I think he ran off for a moment.
Failure.
Yeah, we can't make as much fun of him without him being here.
Yeah, no.
But I am going to point out, I gotta point out one quick thing here that just caught my attention. The fact that we're all furry and stuff. CMC still has this mustache. It's got a little tiny mustache thing just right there still.
Also, one thing that's kind of interesting is the Karen in the show, they all had the female snout, like, you know, the typical female snout. Like, none of them actually have, like, a masculine snout, like the square one. It's always the round one.
Masculine base, sorry.
It's all good. Just kind of something I noticed. I mean, hey, it works.
By the way, Toa, you failed the challenge.
They're not soda cans.
No, I got that.
That's a big image.
Okay, there we go. Now we can see everybody in hyper-realistic detail.
Sorry about that.
I'm just gonna scroll over here for a moment, but
Yes,
yeah, they're not cans, man. They're not cans.
They're not cans. Bottles.
I'm
You
fine
wouldn't
with
too
failing
ritzy.
in
We were looking for
result.
the low class stuff. We're looking for cans. Can you do the can, Toa?
Can't you see?
And
Alright.
Wait, I got a theory. Maybe the reason why he didn't go with cans was because they reminded him too much of his metal brethren.
Fallen in battle.
Yes.
Only to be compressed into beer cans. Not even good beer, too. It's the Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, you know
as someone who knows
Fine, Toa. I'll let it slide because of the headcanon that we made up.
But apparently now we have a headcanon that butterbeer turns ponies into Kieran. So we're going to leave that one alone. Oh, apparently the eyelashes are the gender, not the snout for Kieran.
Again, this was all done in a rush, like 48 hours and work in between then.
No, I know. We're just...
Worth, you did a good job making all of us into Kieran.
Yep, I go with it.
And we'll forgive you on the cans this one time because of your fallen brethren.
But
We'll try to make more robot-friendly challenges in the future.
as we go ahead and focus on the one Kieran that matters the most out of all of these, we're gonna go ahead and Dr. Bristle wins the challenge. He wins it for his Kieran challenge, doing a complete 100% his own art Kieran. And that's the winner of the challenge to me.
Also, if you notice on mine, I did try to make sure every single Kieran of our show had a different horn pattern.
And as for the winner of
Actually, I did notice that, so nice. He still wins it though.
As far as the winner of the Protest Initiative Challenge goes, obviously, it was Deathlight Productions because he did the ultimate protest by not doing it at all.
Exactly.
Okay, yes, we're gonna have to let him win that one. He did not do anything, so he won.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
the
you try
protest
doing
initiative
12-hour
now.
shifts and
All right, well,
solid week, and yeah.
all right. So jumping on this next week's challenge, we're gonna go for ponies and candy corn. Why candy
And
corn?
now-
The candy corn is the ultimate splitter. Some love it, some hate it. You will never find somebody that just likes it, though. It is either something you can enjoy or something that you will despise with everything. But what about ponies? What about this mystical candy corn that apparently somehow still exists, though very few people like it, I think. But apparently it still exists, this waxy, weird, sugary pellet thing that doesn't even look like corn anymore. Ponies and candy corn.
What was it? What was it? It was Lewis Black that did the whole thing on candy corn. It's like he hates candy corn because in his mind all that happens is that every Halloween they have little elves that go out and collect all the candy corn from the garbage. They wash it.
That sounds funny. Okay.
It was this whole thing that it's basically there hasn't been an actual piece of candy corn produced in like 50 years.
I might have to look into that. That sounds hilarious. But in any case, that is our challenge for the week. Of course, now we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
That's right, the Protest Initiative Challenge. Now, as I said, we're trying to be more robot-friendly in future. So, this week's Protest Initiative Challenge is Robot Death!
Robo Wars.
If there's gonna be Robot Wars,
Scrap
give me a
yards.
guess who's on the chopping block, Cole?
all I can say is that if you were doing Robot Wars, was it Robot Wars that Mick Foley was on, or was that a different one?
That was Sir Kilowatt,
Battle Bots or
Sergeant
something.
Bash,
I thought it was
BattleBots.
I thought it was Transmorphers. I thought it was Transmorphers.
No,
Kilowatt and everything, that was BattleBots.
No, Sir Kilowatt was Robot Wars.
Yeah. I was talking about the host of the show.
I was gonna say, like...
Red Dwarf, that was Robot Wars, because it was English.
Yeah, because
I was gonna say, I was just kidding, but it seems like everyone's all of a sudden on board for this.
We could call it Dobot.
Oh boy.
Okay, but no, I don't know. We just kind of ran with it. But if you want to initiate a different initiative challenge,
I mean, if anyone wants to draw Robot Wars and robots being like robot suffering, go for it. But the actual challenge that I was going to go with was molasses candy to 1-up circuit. Yep, that's where I'm going.
They're both
So either
bad.
draw
I don't like either one.
Or robots. Oh, that was molasses candy and screaming. I forgot about that part. Molasses candy and screaming.
As in, they try to scream and the mouth is welded shut because of the molasses.
Yeah.
I have a mouth, but I still can't scream.
You know those little candies that come in like really bright orange wax that like no one eats? Yeah.
All right, and before we go on to actually talking about the episode, that's right, we're doing the episode earlier this time because I realized that every time we try to do it after the segment, we never have enough time, so I'm just going to...
Oh shit, I have to go. I still haven't watched it. All right, I'll catch you guys later. I'll try and watch the episode.
Well, but before you do, we do have one quick announcement that we want to throw out there. And this is actually in regards to one of our favorites here. It looks like an artist that we enjoy watching named Cold Dust Strange is doing a Inktober challenge.
Oh, no.
Every day he is posting a new art challenge. Of course, he posts plenty of ponies. So we recommend following him and watching him do the Inktober challenge.
I will say not all days will be winners, but some of them are. So hey, if you want to follow along, check out my Tumblr. That's Coldust the Strange, I think, or the Cold Bunker. I can't remember what. He'll link it.
It's Coldust the Strange, and it is in our show notes.
Oh, all right. So yeah.
Yes.
So far, the most popular one so far has been Rainbow Dash drooling a waterfall over cider. So I'm happy about that.
I do like that one. That one is funny.
That
was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah, last night's though kind of sucked. I screwed up so many little tiny things on that one. Like the prompt was exhausted, and I myself was exhausted, which is not good. Although I haven't crapped out as badly as I did at random points last year yet. Still got a lot of weeks to go. We'll see how it goes.
Really? I would have gone with the chicken one.
Yeah. Oh, that one was that one did not come out very well either. Yeah. That one was like I did that on Friday when I was working in the train station because I was just exhausted and I had no idea what to do for chicken. I was like, okay, I won't be creative. I'll just do a chicken.
Sometimes it's the uncreative that's the most interesting.
I think the reason why the Twilight one bothers me is because it's a pony and I draw ponies all the time. It's like, I should be good at this.
Everybody's got to have their off one. Well, before we
draw more humans.
Actually, one last thing before we announce off, and this is also brought to our attention by Textalion. BronyCon has announced for their last year they are seeking digital artists and graphic designers to help with their design team.
I forgot to tell you that expired on the 7th, but I guess you could still try to apply.
Good point. Yeah, I just saw that there. Well, you can still try to apply if you really want, but yeah, it may not be available anymore. So.
Oh, that also reminds me. My buddy, he just barely finished all the artwork for Mercury #7, so that's gonna go into production soon for the hardcovers. So.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Wait, Mercury 7. Yeah, actually,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I actually pre-ordered my book for that too.
Yeah, and he barely finished all the artwork like last week. So.
Okay. Well, actually, you know, okay, another quick shameless plug then. Actually, it'd probably help if I said Fallout Equestria, not just Equestria book. Yeah,
I'm also working on Homelands for the audiobook.
Ooh, neat.
But yeah, if you are interested in if you're interested in getting a Mercury #7, open for less than a week. When did that come out? Oh, October 7th. Okay, so you have a week from about now. But yeah, apparently Mercury #7, you can still sign up at book.fallout-equestria.com. You have until the end of the week to put your name in on the list and hopefully get a copy of this book. But yeah, it's a physical print of Mercury #7, which a lot of Fallout Equestria readers consider one of the 5 big stories of the Fallout Equestria universe. The fact that I can even say that is pretty amazing in itself.
Yeah, and I had the pleasure of working on 3 of them.
Dude, people have loved Fallout for years. Add ponies into it and make it so different from the show. You're bound to get more people interested in it.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the episode here. We're going to talk about it a little bit because...
I gotta go.
Yep.
Peace.
Of course, we're going to go ahead and start off with our character of the episode. Of course, at the moment, if any of you want to avoid spoilers for the episode, you might want to turn away now for the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll also go ahead and put our spoiler tag here for the moment. So we will talk...
Creature, I know you're going to hear this, so time code right here to skip, or if it's at the end of the video, just say next video.
That might not be possible because Creature's only around for a week and then he's got to go back to doing his work thing, which I honestly feel bad for. Unless I'm wrong, Creature. Unless I'm wrong.
You guys talk.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back on track here. But of course, our character of the episode was a train conductor from last week.
Spike Man, I want to smack you, but as a friend and somewhat underling of yours, I will not.
Okay, sorry. I honestly, I love that damn train conductor. He is hilarious. But no, our character of the episode was Spike's quote-unquote dad. Of course, we say that knowing full well that actually we didn't know initially until later. But yeah, this was an episode about Spike trying to find out about his dragon heritage, trying to learn how to fly. Unfortunately, he's not doing too well because Twilight is trying to teach him, and she works with feather wings instead of leather wings. Of course, they get a little help from Smolder, but Spike realizes that there may be a lot of things he doesn't know about being a dragon. Again! So, Season 3 rears its head once more to indicate maybe Twilight doesn't know everything about how dragons work. And then we get a literal party crasher coming in who says he's Spike's father. And everything goes to hell.
One of the things I like about this episode is the interactions between Spike and Smolder. Because, like in Meltdown, we saw how Smolder reacts to Spike, but also his ignorance or lack of knowledge.
Actually, I think the thing we like most about this episode is the fact that Twilight apparently gets an eye full of something that we can definitely predict, even though this is a kid's cartoon show. But we all know exactly what happened. Sorry, moving the chat. We all know exactly what happened. You could see her eyes look at the dragon. They look down for a second, and she backs away and doesn't look away. We all know what this is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this was definitely this is definitely one of those times where they really did sneak a very mature joke by the censors.
Yeah, this was awesome. This was so glorious.
Second, if Slick was here, he would make the joke that I am not going to make.
We all know it, but in all honesty, it is just hilarious. Just that moment. After I saw that, I was cracking up. It was beautiful. No, it wasn't beautiful, but it was a beautiful moment. Of course, that led to plenty of other jokes going on, including this one. Let's see.
Out of your way. Right. Right. Well, I'll just get out of your way.
The images
I will say there's one thing I'm kind of disappointed in that hasn't been done since this episode came out.
What's that?
The fact that nobody is doing anything with G Gundam references.
Really?
The freaking voice of the dragon that showed up in this episode was Master Asia.
Oh, that is disappointing.
Oh, I want to now see someone do a parody of the Asia Gundam versus the God Gundam between Spike and Slug and just
Sludge. It's Sludge, but Slug. I love that.
But yeah, the voice actor for Sludge is freaking Master Asia.
That is. This makes it so much better and also so much worse.
By the way, everybody, if you have your favorite picks of this episode, please be sure to throw them into the chat room, and we will grab them as we can and show them off because we love you guys and we want to. If you have a favorite moment, we want to bring it up here. But yeah, the episode was pretty standard in all honesty. I mean, you have the slacker person that is trying to horn in on somebody's good thing, but of course they don't want to work for it. They just want to enjoy the benefits without the work. They basically get the person to act like a slave towards them. The person gets a slap in the face of, oh yeah, maybe this guy's a dick. So instead of basically tossing him to the curbside and holding a shotgun to his face saying you have 5 seconds to get out, Instead they do the whole psycho manipulation thing of like, oh yeah, you know what, you are absolutely right, we should live exactly the way we should, so let's go ahead and dine on rocks and trees and live in a cave and live on top of a tree and all sorts of other fun things. So yeah, basically Spike learns a lesson once again. He learns that he doesn't have to he could be his own dragon without having to listen to others' opinions. Of course, he also learns that some people are just plain jackasses, and even dragons aren't that lazy.
Now, this is something I do like, and why I'm kind of like, every time Spike has an episode from now on and Smolder's still around, we need to have him interact with her if it's going to be more of discussing dragons. Because in one scene when Twilight walks in, she thinks Spike is upset. No, he's making a pillow and going to give it to Smolder.
Of course, we also did have one good moment of the episode where Starlight Glimmer gets launched out of a window out while in the tub.
Oh, Cleveland Show? Oh, sorry, Family Guy.
Family. Yeah.
Ah, Cleveland Show.
They
no.
both. Well, it's on both really, but it was a Family Guy joke mostly.
Yeah.
Which I like that basically it was just sort of like, well, just to satisfy you all, here's Starlight for the episode.
Here's Starlight. We're gonna launch her out a window in a tub. So it'll also satisfy some of those other people. We all know who you are.
Hey, I'm right here. Hi.
But
yeah, character-wise, this was, even though we have this generic sort of running background theme, Spike and Smolder are kind of the best part of the episode to me, just because we learn more about dragon culture and.
Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Somebody has Nick Jr. at the top left while we literally have Twilight continually looking down.
Oh, that's horrible. But one of the things that Dr. Wolf said that I saw as a episode review of this is, why not have Smolder take Spike just for a little visit to see how a dragon family is? We haven't seen that.
Because Smolder...
Something neat.
I don't know. Because it makes logical sense, and instead it's much better to have Spike being a punching bag and then learn the lesson the hard way.
Like being a punching bag at work.
Yeah, pretty much. Of course, there's also this thing. We actually got a moment of Twilight Sparkle's heart literally breaking. And of course we got a nice little view of pony anatomy. Seriously, got like bones and stuff in there, which is, it's kind of funny seeing all those bones and then we just got the little heart there.
I also like how, sorry.
Yeah, it was also a little bit of an Undertale joke in there.
Yeah. But I like that none of the. Oh God, I just realized there's a layering issue with one of those bones.
Oh, there is.
Like, yeah, look, you notice the bone in the right leg is like kind of layered on top of the.
Oh, I do see that. Yeah, I see that.
I see it.
Considering they only had one layering issue and all of those bones, I guess it can be forgiven.
Yeah, well, then again, I guess like looking at this, I guess they weren't really caring for the outlines because they.
Yeah, you gotta
kind of see all the legs there. It looks like some of the bones overlap lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, like how none of them connect to each other, like really.
Yeah. The pony bone's connected to nothing. Yeah.
I also like. I do like the detail that there actually is bone in the tail.
Yeah, that was a nice little detail. That was a nice little. And of course, we got another meme here.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. But yeah, there's more than a few fun memes in regards to this, like Spike tossing Sludge down a bunch of stairs in his wheelchair, of course.
Another Family Guy flashback going on in my head.
In all honesty, when where the episode was initially going, I thought it was pretty awesome. I thought it was pretty good because, you know, you basically had the main six trying to help get a dragon back together after getting the crap beat out of it, and also a few bruised bones and just notoriously overweight. And they essentially just got him moving again, and actually fit as a fiddle, which is pretty awesome. And then he had to turn out to be a jackass, which really sucked.
Also, I just realized, is this a Punisher reference?
I think that's Wolverine and Professor X. No,
Yeah,
Mr. Sinister. It's Mr. Sinister.
Hmm.
Mr. Sinister and Professor Xavier.
Ah.
Wow, that is messed up.
His name is Mr. Sinister. I don't think he's a nice dude.
Well, aren't you a fan of Doctor Doom? But yeah, there's also a fun little song as well. It was a good episode. It wasn't great. It was good. It had its good moments. It had a few of those things where you're going to be laughing about it forever, especially the fact that we probably got the most innuendo joke that we've ever had in this in the entire series of the show. Or does anybody want to correct me on that?
I'm sure if I had time to think about it and really look back, I don't know, there might be
one of
something.
the other ones back in season 1 was Spike being outside the dressing room and wanting to come in.
You mean the one who was knocking on the door and was like, "We're getting dressed. We're normally naked." I mean, we normally don't wear clothes.
Innuendo at that point.
No, it's just like we're balonies. We don't normally wear clothes. It's like, yeah, that's not exactly innuendo.
Already still said, well, it's uncouth for a boy to be in here while we do this.
Because it is what it is. But in all honesty, I mean, it's basically a bunch of girls in a makeup room. You ever see a guy ever go in there? At least a straight.
Never had to share a makeup room for a play.
No, well, that's a different case. I'm just talking in general. But any case, yeah, there's a lot of fun things that are coming out of this. There's even we even got a fun little art from Assassin Monkey of it looks like a painting, basically a painting of Sludge just lying on his side like that. It's hilarious. Any case, yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of hilarity, including that Spike literally did a laundry list of stuff with Sludge in order to try to do father-son bonding time, including actually doing an entire heart-warming Christmas out of nowhere with Rainbow Dash sprinkling snow outside.
Yeah, which actually I have to admit that was a lot funnier of a joke than I anticipated it being.
Yeah, right?
Just amazing that, in all honesty, Spike has gotten a lot more development after being neglected as a character. I had to write for 6 characters, and they were still relatively new and didn't know what direction to go.
Right. Okay, so let's see. Anyone else has anything in the chat room? She says some of us do have standards, yeah. Nothing in the chat room with images, so yeah, looks like for the most part, it's pretty standard, pretty down to earth episode, pretty fun. Not much else to talk about it though, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. And of course, next week is the finale of season 8, the big season finale. We will do what we can to devote enough time to be able to talk about it because it will be a 2-parter. But yeah, be prepared. And after
that cozy glow, I don't trust her one bit.
Be quiet, you. We have no idea if it has anything to do with her, so be quiet.
Well, I'm looking at what lies beneath and going, I don't trust her.
Well, I don't trust you to not say anything else, so don't say anything else.
Don't say anything.
But in all honesty, what will happen, we have no idea, and we will not hint, assuage, or even come to any kind of suggestion, and we will let it be what it is.
Well, that's good because I legitimately don't know anything.
Yeah, and I'm trying my best not to know anything too, though. Unfortunately, in some cases, I couldn't avoid that. Really
Well,
sucks.
the only thing I do know is something that we were kind of just talking about, but only in a very vague sense.
Yeah.
All of the toasters will explode.
Ah, hello, CMC. And you're...
Damn it.
And...
Damn it, no. I was expecting it to be the blenders. Damn it.
So close.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm probably going to subject myself to a simple round of torture here. Well, maybe not. Alright, so, several months ago, I played a game called The Fall of Anterfold. Since then, there's been more games of this series come out. They've actually been quite religious about how they've been released, how many of these games they have been releasing. And I have told them time and again that I want to do Let's Plays of them, as they also want me to do Let's Plays of them, because they feel I haven't given it a fair shake. Now, admittedly, I don't have enough time at this exact moment to do a Let's Play of this game, because we have a 2-hour show, and this is not an easy... This is a difficult game to play. But I'm kind of jumping all over the place here, so... Essentially, we're going to be playing a little bit of Fall of Anterfold Outland 3. And to give you an idea of how many they have now, we have obviously 3 different Outlands. We have 2 different Chronicles. And we also have 2 Equestrafold, which star Fluttershy in a hospital and Applejack somewhere. Okay, so now
no rainbows involved in this.
There?
Say what?
Did you just count 8 games there?
Pretty much, actually, yeah.
Huh.
So when I said that they were religious about this, I was not kidding. Now, let's see. I have no idea how well this is going to go. I did play out the game, so I know that they work. Whether the system actually grabs them, I don't know. I'm hoping it does. Because it is right now full screen, but... Oh, yeah, it did. Hooray. So, yeah, we got our chat rooms up there. So, chatters, you are obviously not going to be seen as much because one of the chat rooms is woefully short for what it is. So, let me correct that here real fast.
And BC was going on a Whip It parody.
Alright, so we're just going to put these in the corners here. Hopefully they don't cover too much of anything. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. So we got a file here, file 1. Chaos from the outside was caused by government forces. Instead of unifying the separate sanctions of the populace, the government deliberately undertakes actions to stir up the conflict and conceal all important information about the project, the Ring of the Eurus. So, as you can see, we have our pony here. Our pony comes equipped with a shotgun, a revolver, and a rifle. Of course, being the awesome person I am, we're going to go with a revolver because I can't do anything else other than revolver. And we are in a nondescript, quiet area.
So again, are you just playing Silent's character from Roan?
I don't believe so. That'd be really weird if it was. But we're going to go ahead and load up our shotgun here. Whoop. Oh. Okay, I did something stupid and I pressed the wrong button to fire.
So you just walk up to the enemy and...
Ah, dang it. And it just had a seizure and died. It had a seizure and died. So those of you might remember the first time I played this, I admit they have improved quite a bit on a few things. You can see we have a life gauge now, so we can tell how our life is doing altogether with that little heartbeat rate monitor. The floor actually looks like a floor. We got couches, chairs, things like that. So we appear to be in an actual area. Of course, we still have the giant shroud of where is everything? I can't see. And
I'm trying to remember.
The controls.
Is there anything in the bottom corners that we might be missing right now?
Not really.
Up at the top there.
Everything is at the top. The bottom corners contain absolutely no information.
Okay.
So I can assure you, you aren't missing a thing.
Wasn't this one like originally a top over scroller, or am I thinking of a different game?
It wasn't. It actually was supposed to be like this, but it was a little bit more above camera than it was previously.
That might be what I'm thinking.
But that's because they hadn't quite perfected how the camera was supposed to work. Okay, so we have a door there, but we're not going to go through there just yet. I want to explore a little bit more of this area. Because unfortunately, as this game is, it's very unforgiving. So we are...
like Dark Souls unforgiving, or just glitchy unforgiving?
Yes. Well, it does have some glitches. It does have some problems. This is basically still a Warcraft mod for all intents and purposes. They use the Warcraft engine, but they have modded a lot of things out of it. So it does... I mean, other than some slight things that you can see here and there, it doesn't quite look like it anymore, which I gotta give them props for.
Considering that they're basically making a game off an engine that's at least 20 years old.
Yeah, but Warcraft does reformat their engine and stuff to keep it somewhat fresh. But...
Ooh. Well, that's new. But yeah, even the monsters don't look like Warcraft monsters anymore. So yeah, they've really been working hard on it, and it does show. Which, yeah, which is why I really wanted to also try and playing this some more and show off that they have been working on it. Though, dang it, if these giant beasties of death aren't constantly die. Good, it died. Okay, I have a genostat and a henostat, and I have no idea how to use it. Let's see. That one for the Shadow Cross, the only hemostat can restore blood level. Blood level directs influence SD. Shadow Cross can melt on all levels. After reaching 0 sanity, game will end. Aspirin cannot restore sanity.
What do you mean aspirin cannot restore sanity?
Okay, I probably should have looked at how to heal.
It just dulls the pain. It doesn't get rid of insanity.
But when you dull the pain, you can think more clearly.
Okay.
Alright.
I think it just makes you...
Whoops.
The insanity, just not have the pain to go through.
Okay, so I have no idea how to... I really should have looked into how to heal, but... So we're gonna have to fly a little blind and hope that it figures itself out.
Press all the buttons.
I was starting to.
I think you heal by jumping into the next monster you see.
Give him that big ol' hug.
That'd actually be nice. It'd be nice if the healing was just it did it by itself. Actually, I think it did heal itself after I loaded enough. Alright. Okay, I gotta give it. I mean, I'm actually surviving this game, which, considering how the last time I played went, definitely better. And now I found a drawer, and I'm stuck in it. Out. There we go. Got the yellow key.
Surviving by some term of surviving.
Actually, I've been wondering. I'm gonna start trying to check out those garbage cans, see if there's anything hiding in there. Okay.
Oh yes, garbage monsters.
Garbage monsters are in the can. By the way, chat room, if you have any questions, thoughts, anything at all, please feel free to post them. That's why we have our chat rooms up there, so we can talk to you guys, and so you can also voice your opinions as loud and boisterously as possible. Okay. So I got a yellow key. The only problem is, as with the game as usually is, there's a map issue, and I have no idea if there's a map to be seen. Which, it would make it a lot easier if I could actually tell where I was going.
Well, in all honesty, this is supposed to be a horror game, so not being able to see where you're going kind of does fit the scenario.
Yeah, but there's a certain level of not being able to see where it's just frustrating, and then there's the other level where it's scary because you're like, I don't know what's around the next corner.
Well, any kind of indication of where you're going would help a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, even Amnesia had a freaking map, and that game was scary as hell.
It's like, you do not want to go around the next corner. You were afraid of what was beyond that.
Ooh, shotgun me likey. But didn't I kill those things already? I swear, if those things are respawning every time I go into a room, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, now it's feeling like a goddamn shooting gallery here. Come on. Okay, so I think the monsters respawn when you leave rooms. At the same time, I think the ammo actually respawns too, so give and take. Ooh, I think I found my yellow door here. Oh no, that's a cabinet with an orange key. Okay. Oh! The chat room is chatting! It's just not scrolling down. I'm sorry, guys. I just noticed that. I'm sorry, chatters, but yeah, there we go. Now you should be able to be seen again. But yeah,
Sonic, they may have taken and sound fonts from all over the place.
I wouldn't be surprised. Then again, it could just be some generic sound files that they also had too. I mean, it's not exactly hard to find 101 gunshots, copyright-free gunshot sounds.
Yeah, you just go to freesound.com.
Yep.
Or is it .net? I can't remember. Hang on. Anyways.
Not a .org?
Oh, it is a .org. Huh.
Really? I was kidding.
Yeah, freesound.org. That's where I get all my sound effects from my own stuff, as well as make a lot of my own.
Well, that's cool. That was right.
So I could learn something today.
Yeah, apparently,
Yeah,
if I make a half-hearted guess, apparently that's more correct than I ever thought possible. Oh shit!
Kind of where that's a .org. That's weird.
Okay, apparently trying to use an item on a monster causes the game to crash.
Cool.
So yeah, unfortunately, that is still the big problem. The game is still has glitchy problems. But that was chapter 1. And luckily, they are awesome enough. You can run all the different chapters. So yeah, if something goes wrong, you're not exactly screwed. So let's try chapter 2 then. Go a little bit further in and see how things change a bit. Before the emergence of energy holes, we believe that our race is dominant. But again, the word predator can become a victim turns out to be true. So remember, everybody, a predator can become a victim. And of course, it only gives me ammo for the anaconda. My anaconda don't have none. Oh, there's some. Hmm. Okay.
Looking at that enemy again, it looks just like oh, I can't remember what they're called. I know the squid. Bionicle knowledge, you fail me, but then again, you only ammo.
Bionicle knowledge, you fail him. Thank you. I think we've had enough Bionicle for a lifetime. Alright. Probably be a lot easier if I wasn't I'm actually controlling with my right hand and shooting with my left hand.
That's a little bit backwards.
It is, but when I was trying to do the... Oh, it's working now. When I was trying to do the WASD initially, it was not working. So I actually had to learn how to use the arrow keys to make it work. Die, you maggot-looking thingies. Wait, was that? Oh. Okay, I think I might have figured out how to heal. Let's see. Nope, that was just dumb timing. Okay.
Maybe you just don't heal.
I looked at the controls and it didn't have anything for heals, so it might just happen on its own. The left part of Shark Emblem. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of a Resident Evil vibe out of the item list here.
And that leech thing, yeah, reminds me of the sea squids from Bionicle.
At least it doesn't remind you of Squidward.
Oh, they're actually vampiric squids that suck the life force out of people.
Well, that's not good. Okay. That's right, seizure yourself to death. Seizure! Yeah, it does get you kind of freaked out initially, and then you just kind of get used to it after a while.
Oh yeah. I don't know why it just came to me now, just talking about mods and stuff. But one of my other buddies, he did a lot of work for the mod pack for the Left 4 Dead 2 for the Halo stuff. If anybody knows that.
Neat.
I can't remember what the pack is called, but it was funny because the people that were making Halo at the time made a fake trailer for the newest Halo game, which was supposed to be a horror game. So they took the name of that fake project and made it for the reskin for the Left 4 Dead 2. It was Gravemind, that was it.
Huh. Let's see, nothing there, nothing there. Great. So I have 4 ammo in my freaking revolver. Revolver.
Circuit, I think you're supposed to be dodging more.
It's
Come man, duck and roll, duck and roll.
I would like to, but in all honesty, it's really hard to control and dodge at the same time.
Duck and roll, put your shield up, you know the drill.
In all honesty, the controls are a bit tankish, so it's really honestly hard to dodge unless I'm trying to run from these things. I have no idea how well that would work. Oh, I found the shark emblem parts. So maybe if I can actually find the door, I actually might complete a chapter. No, I just crashed the game. Alright, so, game crash again. So that seems to be a common theme here. Okay, we're going to try chapter 5 real fast, just to see what the final chapter is for this a little bit. See if there's anything different. And then we're going to go on to the videos, which, happy day, we actually got the finale of Doors. Well, not exactly happy, because it sucks that there's a finale, but at least we got a finale.
I was kind of expecting it to be kind of like the original, like with the stick figure, because that stick figure ending was amazing.
I don't know. I haven't actually seen it yet.
You didn't? Of course, I guess most people don't have like an hour and a half to spend on the last piece.
As an hour and a half? Okay, that's pretty good. Well, I don't know.
It
They did pretty
is.
well. They did pretty well for 3 of them, and it's like 25 minutes long for the pony one.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was a long time.
Oh, hello!
The thing, like, I'm gonna watch that thing next time.
Dang it! I'm trying to fire and I keep swerving for some reason.
Looking at this now, this is definitely, I would call more Silent Hill than Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It's only because of the fog wall.
Fog wall is not helping.
Kind of fun. The whole entire they put the fog wall in to Silent Hill.
Oh, that's why I'm not dodging. And I just crashed. Oh no, I died. Did I die or crash? I can't tell what happened there. No, I crashed. There it is.
Yep,
Okay, I crashed. Okay. So,
That's not a bad game. It's rather impressive considering what the first one was.
yeah, they've improved quite a bit. Unfortunately, it does still tend to crash. I am planning on trying to do a full Let's Play of it in the near future, but for the moment, okay, that's
maybe later when they fix some more of the bugs.
No, I think it's going to be one of those things that I don't think we're going to be able to fix the bugs entirely, but it's going to be slow going, let's put it that way. But we'll see what I can do at least.
It's one of those things where we're gonna have to try and draw out the map so that we can just bum rush to everything that we need.
Right.
In itself,
And in
it's
all
not a bad
honesty,
thing.
I forgot the one big flaw that is annoying. The reason I wasn't dodging and shooting, you can't move and shoot. You actually have to be stationary to shoot.
Bit like in the first Dark Souls, where you had to drop everything in order to heal yourself.
Pretty much.
That was
Okay,
like the most
stop that.
scariest thing ever in PvP, where you're almost dead, then you have to try to get far enough away from somebody to heal yourself without them coming and stabbing you.
Alright, but we're going to go ahead and get into the latest in videos. We got a couple of things before Doors 3. So let's go ahead and get our little images up here while people get into our side tube. And where was it? Right. Alright. And I'm actually going to try altering this up a bit. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we go. And here's the Equestria Girls. So yeah, we got a new Equestria Girls special.
Oh, hang on. Is it the one with... Oh, let's look at the title. Everything loads.
It's the one that everybody's going a little gog over because apparently Verity,
Okay, it's the Rarity one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I liked it.
Sitting here with my head in my hands, ideas that come and go. Sketching my heart out, nothing will turn out, everything seems so. I've been here before and I know that I can do it if
Some of those designs are actually kind of cool.
Yeah, some of them are. I also like how this one particular outfit, this darker one, to me it goes by RPG logic. The one shoulder pad means it's like the most powerful armor.
The more skippy it is, the more armor it is.
It's only 3 pieces of iron that cover the most vital parts. It is the legendary armor of nipple cover.
It is the god armor.
But yeah, but still, fuck this dress.
The Carousel Boutique dress. Welcome to the fan service music video. We all wish.
Very seductive, though.
It kind of is.
Is, but also...
Yeah.
There's an icky zone here.
What do you mean?
Be underage or just barely legal.
We know that the ponies are we know the ponies are over 20 years old, so don't question
she's a senior in high school, so for me it's not weird at all. She's only like 2 years younger than me.
She's a senior in high school. We're pretty sure that it's just creepy, but not illegal. It's not illegal.
It's not illegal.
Also, who knows?
The shoulder pad.
Also, who knows? She could have been held back.
Exactly, so there's only 1 year's difference for me then. I'm so young.
Random dolphin! Alright, and now here is sounds in a nutshell. Sounds of silence in a nutshell.
A place with nice creatures called Kirin.
Yeah, Kirin.
But also mean creatures called Nyeri.
Oh no, Nyeri.
Nyeri.
We got that they were just
We're here
flop.
to solve a friendship pavilion.
Well, it's not hard to figure out once you actually look at the spellings.
My name is Applejack.
And in Flitterflush.
Hi, Flitterflush.
Hola, soy Applejack.
مرحبا اسمي فلات وشاي.
Namaste, मेरा नाम Applejack है.
Привет, меня зовут Эппел де Жак.
你好，我叫柔柔。
Do you understand us? But you don't talk?
Say something, one of you open.
Is there a Kirin who talks?
Yay.
I stay here.
Okay, I will find a talking Kirin. Yo. Yay, a talking Kirin.
I am audible, let's sing.
The Kirin used to speak and sing. We weren't always quiet. In ruins, relationships got worse.
I saw one there that seems problematic.
It's a lesson that my village never.
Just more keep gathering around there.
Thank you, Audible. We will help them talk again.
We can't let them talk again.
What the hey? They should talk.
No.
Yes.
Holy, who is adjusting their seat?
No.
What the hey?
Ah.
Ah.
I mean, I have to be careful because I'm in my sound booth, but Jesus.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes the thing's loud. Sometimes the thing's kind of loud.
Oh, good idea.
I know anger management. Hooray.
I put the cure in the water supply.
Did it work?
Slurp.
Spaghetti.
Bamboozle.
Oh no.
Wait, I saw Fahuka gods! I saw Fahuka gods! They had Fahuka gods!
I saw
No one can pronounce Fahuvu gods, so you must be insane.
My Russian pony.
Oh God.
No.
Right, time for a sex man.
No. No, you are wrong. You are wrong, and you're not allowed to talk again.
Never.
I'm the scat man.
It's been such a long time since I heard this song that I see this and it's like, oh man.
And this is actually pretty accurate to the original music video.
Yeah.
With the exception of ponies and giraffes.
Yeah. Okay. Minus the obvious changes.
Yeah.
Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. Everybody's saying that the scat man stutters but doesn't never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing.
I think we found the real rap god.
Where's the scat man? I'm the scat man. Why should we be pleasing any politician? Reasons would try to change the seasons if they could. The state of the condition insults my intuition, and it only makes me crazy and hard like wood. Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let
Did that look like CJ from GTA?
I'm the scat man.
Oh god, not the Fortnite dance, people, really?
Of course.
Please dance to do.
Oh, and dabs too.
Dude, it's a meme video.
Where's the scat man?
Alright, everybody, that was the Scat Man. So, now get... Oh.
Мирфэндома.ру. Собери коллекцию любимых героев различных вселенных. Сделай приятно своим.
Okay, I think this is a, yeah, Russian merch.
Ждут тебя на этом замечательном сайте. Заходи во
It's
вселенную
basically
своего
a
фэндома.
Russian
Мы ждем тебя.
fan merch website.
Hey, it works for me. There's pony there. So if you're in Russian, you can understand that. There's a way to get pony merch in Russia. And now we have Doors 3, the finale.
25 minutes.
Let's start from the beginning.
Who's ready?
Who's ready for all the doors he can handle?
Of course, like 5 minutes of that is just credits, but yeah.
And they got the Question Girls Theater person.
Oh.
So she's just running from inside to the other? I believe so. It's rather avant-garde, if you ask me.
Right, that's the word we'd use.
Here.
Of course.
I have to take a trip to the bathroom.
Oh, this is how we start this one then.
Maybe.
Door shut.
It's all one travel to a bathroom. She will never get there.
It's very upsetting.
It's like, oh no, not again! Come on! Okay. Here we go again, everybody.
Please.
And I'm glad I got a poster of this too. By the way, points if you know the references. Post them in chat.
Oh, I know that one too well.
Oh. Stay down.
I said post them in chat, not yell them out loud.
Oh yes, Tio.
Yep. fly. Doing two in the background. Let's try to stop it
there.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, classic Kingdom.
Ooh, brittle weather. Brutal Weather always has such awesome animations.
Yeah.
Project 88.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yes! Yes! CMC is happy.
Double happy. Oh, that is 8-bit art. Well, 16-bit art, really, but still awesome.
Where's it? 32.
Still really good. Oh, this is the Walker ponies. I remember those.
Desktop ponies.
Desktop, thank you.
Desktop.
It's a danger.
Ah, beautiful scenery.
Next song.
Yeah, there was Splatoon in one of them.
All the teacup.
I got a sword! And it cut everything.
Oh, Payday.
Yep.
So this is the source speed section.
Oh my god!
Here's the marvelous world of Gumbo!
Get your ranger.
There's actually this really cool one. That's like towards the end of it. I think it's the coolest one.
Oh, symphonic orchestra. That was nice.
Dang.
Oh, poor Tempest.
Oh, she came back. Oh! Damn it. Thank you, Stardew.
What one is that one?
It's Stardew. wanted to say Harvest Moon because I'm used to that one.
They're kind of the same thing.
Man, nice Madness reference.
Hey, two S's is playing.
Link reference. And that was the little Luigi's Mansion.
Smile.
Yep. Boy, Pinky Toes comes back.
I think that was Little Nightman.
I have no idea. Well, this is just awesome in general.
Some fly through.
Okay, that one might be interesting to look at the actual work file to see how much is going on in the background.
Yeah.
Answer is too much.
Well, it goes through so many things very quickly.
Ooh. Oh, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider pony.
Yep. Nope.
No, that was a Tomb Raider pony.
I was saying it was a Bolden. Nope. Sphinx.
Oh, that got weird.
That's disturbing.
Equestria Girls 1. Hey, look, Twypute is back. Yeah.
Okay, that was
pretty.
Ah.
Savvy. Have to continue. Wait a minute.
Oh, the Generation 5 Applejack got back there. Okay, that was cool.
That was a funny bit.
Getting tired.
What was the one here?
Oh, them's fighting herds.
Some fighting heads combined with. God, they actually have.
Yes.
The Rainbow Factory.
I guess that one had to come from somewhere.
Okay, let's get out of here. There's a wooden duster.
Oh, and Dylan 2 is in the background.
Yep.
Into the actual
That's it. It's over, everybody. Sorry.
It's all gone. It's done. Oh.
We still have at least half a video left.
No, it's done. This is all credits.
Hey, are you tired of real doors cluttering up your house where you open them and you actually go somewhere and you go into another room? Get on down to real fake doors. Fill the whole room up with them. See, watch. Check this out. Won't open. Won't open. Not this one. Not this one. None of them open. FakeDoors.com is our website, so check it out for a lot of really great deals on fake doors.
Garth, you got me sold.
Here we go. Monster Hunter, I believe.
That looked like a Rathalos. Oh, and that one,
GTA?
Yeah.
I don't think it was GTA. I think there's actually a reference to something in the community.
It's definitely a video reference.
Well, maybe it was a video reference.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of reminded me of Mafia Octavia, though.
Hang on, I'll pull up the video for you guys.
Oh wait, isn't this a Fallout Equestria? Yeah.
Yep. That's when Little Pip smashes an outcome.
Again.
Oh, there's Little Pip again.
Oh no, my computer's freezing.
Hey, gravity.
There you go, there you go. Oh, Inverted Shadow. There's a lot of weird but awesome vids.
There you go, Lone Digger.
Oh, the Old Republic.
Let's go flying.
Ooh, Chio again.
Zombie ponies. Oh, Jurassic Park. Oh.
Zombie ponies and other types, because Paul is a necromancer.
Super Mario 1.
Yeah, this one right here. This one's my favorite.
That is the most impressive one.
It's just so out there, like, wait, what? So cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, a Simpsons joke. I get it. Twilight Sparkle Boyfriend Factory. What the hell?
Keeps on going.
Hello, Red
Hey,
vs.
Red
Blue.
vs. Blue.
Changeling attack.
That's just madness.
Debbie? I think it's Debbie.
Yep.
Oh God!
More.
She's trying to shoot her in the ass.
Run! Oh, that poor fake cat.
I am not impressed with you.
Two best sisters. That is actually
buttons.
But I mean what?
Oh, this will make you sad now.
Oh God, that is depressing. Oh, that just got me the cockles. Why, man? Why?
Oh no.
I think we just made second try.
The memories.
Then, in addition to my gifts with sound, I will.
Okay, that was GTA 4. Hey, cousin, let's go bowling. So encouraging.
Land on.
Oh, how dare you, computer?
Mime Pony.
Give me back a video.
Mime Pony again.
Versus Mothra.
Aww. Oh.
Fuck you, Flowey.
On me. Sonic fan character in the top right.
That just
Only
means
that
that's how
tank.
they sign.
Aye, there be pony in Oh, Undertale no, Binding of Pony. Binding of Pony.
Now don't you feel sad? Ah, yes.
Really?
Stick Man versus Pony.
Pony Alex, what do you got?
Oh, Watch Dogs.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, Persona 5.
Yep. The chicken.
Was it Persona 5?
Oh.
Come on.
I don't know. That is awesome for old timey.
Yeah, it's still a bit,
rubber hose animation.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed about this one because you seen all that, then it just.
This is Venison. He's doing the like Star Trek Pony crossover SMVs. SFM Source Filmmakers, yeah.
Winding time.
Yeah.
Oh! That was awesome.
Okay, door.
Your journey has been.
All honesty, that would have made for a good finale there. Wait. Is
It's
that
done.
what? That
This
was
is
the
the credits.
finale. So that was the finale. Okay, that was fun.
Did she ever make it to the bathroom?
I'm pretty sure
Questions,
she
best
probably
unanswered.
pissed herself more than a few times there. So
That was Side Twilight at the end versus regular Twilight. But if this is how it ends, then let's face it, it ended as it began. Awesome.
no, yeah, it's sad to see that this is the final one, but it was still a awesome way to go out. So I'm happy.
I still say if you want to see the original, the guy is amazing.
Yeah, see the original, see the other doors. It's all really, really good stuff. And I mean, this got inspired for some really awesome stuff. Okay, yeah, I know we're just shooting ahead on this one, but
Oh, you're not gonna watch the 5 minutes of credits?
guys, in all honesty, watch the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, look at all the credits and all the amazing people. I would, but yeah, if it wasn't for the fact we're kind of starving on time again. Derpy sleepover.
Go check out all those people that made video parts for that because they do great things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really should watch more
The
of
only
Tio's
one that
stuff.
drops packages.
Man, it was so nice to hear this music again because I remember this from so long ago.
What's this from again?
Crap! You made me actually think about it.
What was it?
No,
Oh,
Tetris
no!
Attack. Tetris Attack. It was Tetris Attack.
Okay. God, it has been a long time. I don't remember this music from that. Wow.
Yeah.
Because I definitely played that game, so.
Yeah, I think it was during the challenge mode, not the versus or single player versus modes. Think it was a good way into it too, like maybe the frog stage. Paper Derpy, I love you. And now MLP memes animations. So are a bunch of random stuff here.
Here we go.
Some dark stuff here.
Rainbow Factory people.
And here's jumping.
When you said that, I thought it was gonna be more than one animation.
Yeah, right.
There's more than one animation. Look at the face.
Okay,
I think it's
jumping. My brain first went to your theme song for joining the after party way back when.
yeah, that was fun times.
Oh, that just reminded me. I spent like 3 hours on Friday switching out my old library for new stuff.
All right, now we got them's fighting words comic dub. By the way, anybody who's attending Vancouver, apparently they've opened up their hotel blocks.
You shall never have a pair of hands. That's it. Ira, wait. Why not? She knows Taekwondo. I don't care who she knows. I'll fight her anyway.
The shipping is strong. May it live on.
The shipping is strong. It will live on. Oh, yep. I believe we are at... Yes, we are at our final video. Final video, which means it is time to say goodnight. So let's get our closing music up. Let us turn down the closing music. And we were going to say goodbye to all of you, our wonderful people, for tonight. Before we do so, remember that we still have the Coffee House After Party. However, Ustream no longer works. So if you want to catch it, you will need to catch it on Vaughn TV. We will have links in the chat room. We will try to update our website so that that's our main there for our random stream. But that is going to be where we're going to have Coffee House After Party now. We are not going to do it on Twitch or YouTube because we all know that that tends to have copyright issues up the wazoo. So we're just avoiding it altogether. But let's get our final shoutouts in while we get our link over to Vaughn TV. Starting off with Crazy Mata Capitan.
Fires, Explosion, Eloy, Roan, Tio Raha, Venison Jerky, and, whatever Norco is, because it's good at getting away the pain of a pulled tooth.
I have to stay away from that stuff.
I have a feeling that there's more to that story, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next person. To Deathlight Productions.
Okay, well, it's late. I didn't sleep at all last night, so I'll make it quick.
Alright.
See y'all, and if you want to check out my stuff, I'm doing plenty, as you can tell. I'm hopefully going to be starting back on my narrations next week, so see y'all.
Alright. Then, Textalion.
Good night, everybody. I mean, Pony, whatever.
Whatever works. Telekoi.
Shouts out to all our lovely viewers. Shouts out to Twitch viewers, Arch Favorite, Nana, Commander Root, Land Fusion. Lisa Likes to Draw, Skinny Seahorse, Sub-Zero TD, Textalion, The Hope 18, me, VNK, and Berg Props.
Okay. And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who deserves it. Let's see. We got. Yeah, you know what? Sarcasm gets it because he's the only other one that even bothered to open Vaughn, apparently. Or at least that has an account on Vaughn. Looks like there's 4 people using it. Just you're not going to get your name said if you're not doing the thing with the name.
Yeah, it's annoying because with Vaughn I can't be logged in on 2 computers. I've tried that with your thing, watching the Saturday streams.
Well, that's why we have the IRC chat for ours, I guess.
But otherwise, yep. So, as far as for this week, we are doing our anime stream. We are continuing Grenadier and the show. And You Thought There Was Never a Girl Online. Pardon me. Saturday morning, of course, we will do the finale stream, all that fun stuff, and then Saturday night we'll be doing gaming. At this point, I don't think we're going to be getting back to Seiken Densetsu 3 because I think we want to try and actually track down a copy of the cartridge that actually has the 3-player mod installed. But we'll see what happens from there.
All right. Then, in that case, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. I'd also like to thank Flond Flare Studios who make Fall of Anterfold. Be sure to check out their site. It's fallofanderfold.jimdo.com, but if you Google Fall of Anterfold, you will find it pretty easily. But be sure to check them out. They have several different games. So if you are intrigued at all about any of it, it is an interesting game to try and worth the attempt at least. Along with it, I would.
Game, so you can do it for.
It's a free game. It's pony based. You know, it's still worth a shot. In all honesty. But in any case, thank you to Winchester Wednesdays. Be sure to check them out every Wednesday, where they will do their Wednesday shenanigans with Wednesday things, Wednesday readings, and Wednesday games. Of course, we also have Friday with the Roan RPG sessions, when we are able to stream them. Watch a bunch of haphazard people being controlled by me, running through camps, enemy traps, entire army bases, as I attempt to blow them up, and somehow they manage to still survive everything.
Nothing. I'm only blinded because I'm a robot.
You're blinded by the light. And of course, we also would like to remind you that Sundays we have Circuits Let's Play, where right now I'm playing Waifu Console War Simulator number 4, or Cyber Dimension Neptunia. And also, tune in an hour early at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the Coal Dust Equestrian Flag Stop. Hi, Coal Dust.
Yeah, which is currently in a few off weeks, but it's still a stream that happens, just this time with less planning.
It's still a stream,
next time
and
there will be planning. Or
yep.
maybe not next time, but eventually. Tune in and find out if there was planning involved.
We will see planning at some point. We plan on it. Da 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 da. Okay. And
Where's my kazoo?
Okay, I don't know. But of course, let's thank you to our IRC chatters. Thank you to Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the chat. Thank you to Awesome Brony, Clouded Rock Raider, Cool Dude 13233, Sarcasm, Dimension, DM12, Evafan, Fantastic Fred, Class 4, Creature, Replacer, Riptide 12, Sonic 5421, Techman, Tech Stallion, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Also, a big thank you to all of our people that watch us on YouTube, Twitch, and Vaughn that are in the separate chats there instead of our IRC. I wish I could read all of your chat names as well, but I also I love you people regardless. You guys are all awesome, being able to catch us any way possible. Speaking of which, also thank you to our YouTube archivers that catch us on archive on YouTube. This is why I upload the videos as well, because I know you guys enjoy this, or I'd like to think you guys enjoy this, because you're actually watching it right now. You're hearing my voice saying that you are enjoying this. You are enjoying this.
Weird.
But in any case, I want to thank all of you too, because you catch us every time you can, and it is a bit to sit through. But maybe you have us in the background, maybe you actually are intrigued by the topic. Whatever it is, thank you for catching us. Thank you for watching. Thank all of you for everything. Coal Dust, since you did pop in here, did you want to do a final shout out?
I'm sure I have something good to shout out. Shout out to the thing that I would have shouted out to if I had remembered what it was, and I'll probably remember about 5 minutes after we started streaming again.
Sounds
or
like
ended this stream. Yeah.
So essentially, when we do start streaming again.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the thing that I'll inevitably remember that I was going to shout out then, but I'm not shouting out now because I can't remember what it was.
Fair enough. All right,
What
again.
What was this protest initiative challenge? I forgot to put it in the site header, and I just looked at it. What the hell?
There's a long talk about that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and get our closing videos started here. Be sure to again catch us on Vaughn TV, VaughnLive.tv if you want to watch the Coffee House After Party. If you don't catch us there, you will not catch us anywhere because it's only being streamed there. And we will try to update our website, www.thebronyshow.net, to reflect that instead of Ustream. However, once I can find somebody that can help me out with that, because I don't know HTML worth beans anymore. So here's the Magic of Mischief featuring Chi-Chi for our closer. Good night.
I have the radio symbol out.
Magic of mischief, you don't know what my next step
Also, awesome, Brony. You're awesome, Brony. The magic of podcasting. I still don't know what I'm doing after 300 episodes. We'll be back with the Coffee House After Party again at VonLive.tv. Please, please, please go there if you want to catch Coffee House After Party. Otherwise, have a good night.